Hi everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. Tonight we're going to do up some molasses glazed sockeye salmon. I have a salmon fillet here. I've cut into about 4 6-ounce pieces. All I'm going to do is glaze these with, I've got some molasses, some soy sauce, some white wine, or you can use white wine vinegar, and a few pepper flakes. It's really simple. I put that in a pan, I let it get hot so the flavors could mix, and then I put it in the fridge for about a half hour so it can cool down. You never want to put hot liquid on any meat, but especially fish. And then I'm going to glaze this for a little bit, put it back in the fridge, let it sit for a while so it can kind of soak in some of those flavors. I'm going to set my rec tech up to about 325. Probably cook for about half hour or so. I'll check it until the internal temp's about 135, then I'll pull it. And so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I've got the salmon rinsed, patted dry. I've got my glaze nice and cool here. I'm just going to go ahead and put on a nice coat of this beautiful molasses glaze. I'm using a pan to help with the mess. I'm going to get this on here. This glaze will also really make a nice binder for the rub I'm going to use. Tonight I'm going to use a Cosmos Q's Killer Honey Bee. It's got very little salt. We got plenty of salt already from the soy sauce. Sometimes I use low sodium soy sauce, but not tonight because I didn't have it. So I'm going to put this on, brusharoo. It's a technical term you've heard me use before in some of my other videos. So this is so easy. It's been about 15 minutes since I started this process. I cut the salmon up and made the glaze. So couldn't be easier, couldn't be more delicious. Great way to cook salmon. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, so we get a lot of good salmon, and I like to try some different techniques. So this is something I've not done very often. I did do it one other time. So now I'm going to just use this Cosmos Q's Honey Killer Bee. It's got some sugar, some other spices. I'm just going to give it a semi-liberal coat, I suppose. You want some flavor, but obviously we want the salmon to be the star of the show, and some of this will render off as it cooks anyway. Okay, so it's been about a half an hour. I've taken these salmon fillet pieces out of the refrigerator. I watch a lot of videos and I hear people talk about, boy, I wish you could smell this, but it's just, honestly, it's really hard not to want to take a bite of this right now. It's so fragrant and just soft and juicy. So, man, for store-bought salmon, my son-in-law is quite the fisherman and often brings me the real thing, and those are always amazing, but holy cow, this looks good. So I am going to use a frog mat for this so I can just pick it off the pan, put it on the grill, and take it off easy. I have sprayed this. I've never actually sprayed one of these before because they're non-stick to begin with, but thought I'd give it a try and see how it goes, so I'll see you out at the grill. Okay, so the rec tech's humming along at 325. It's truly amazing how it holds temp, no matter what the outside temperature is. I'm going to go ahead and put these on. One of the things I like about this frog mat is you can just put them in, and I'll see you in about, I'll check them here in about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to look for an internal temperature of about 135 degrees. Okay, so it's been about 45 minutes. There was a smaller piece here that I went ahead and took off. It was done a minute ago. I'm going to go ahead and check these. We're looking for 135. 135. 135. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these and wrap them in foil. They're safe. You definitely do not want to overcook salmon. I'm gonna take them inside, let them rest. I'll see you inside. Okay, so I just took this off the grill. I let it rest for about 5 minutes. It's nice and brown. It's nice and moist. It almost fell apart when I tried to pick it up. Got some beans here, got some brown rice. We're gonna go ahead and see what we have. This salmon is very moist. Oh man, you can smell the smoke. Oh, by the way, I used apple and cherry on this particular cook. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh. You know, all the videos I see, everybody just, when they taste their food. I'm telling you, this is just delicious. It's juicy, it's moist, it's got that apple, cherry smoke flavor on it. It's going to be good with the sides. Okay, we just finished a dinner here with this salmon, and I just have to say, wow, thank you, Malcolm, for giving me the inspiration to try this. And dang, for store-bought grocery store salmon, just cut it into pieces, bring it home. Couple hours, you've got just an amazing meal. So I hope you try this, and we'll see you next time.